We are live. Look who I got with me.
Look who I got with me.
The inimitable Jeffrey Gitomer.
And the great, the talented, I think understated.
Way under.
Yep, Doug Wayne, whose family created Little Giant Ladders, his father, Hal Wayne. And I think Doug was semi-impressed as he walked around our home here, saw Little Giant Ladders lean up against the wall all over the place.
Very impressive.
Yeah, yeah.
Your house is nice too.
Thank you very kindly, but the ladders make the house.
The ladders make the
Of course
house.
they do. How else do you get up on the wall to change your freaking light bulb?
Oh, we got comments. There's Kellen.
Yeah.
Larry. Hold on, I got to get closer. Larry Schneider. Linda Ann Barber. Bruce Mills is in the house. Look at this.
What, do people notify you when they come on? Is that what the deal is?
No, I just see their comments.
No, I understand that, but do you notify them when you go live? Is there a notification?
Yeah, it goes out if they have their notifications turned on. Hey, real quick, we're using my laptop, so how about a sound check? Can everybody hear us okay?
Just put a 1 in there if we're okay.
Yeah, drop a 1 if you can hear us.
Put a 2 in there for crappy.
Jeez. No, don't put anything in there.
Can you do that from your? There you go.
Linda said yes, we get notified. Larry said, see, the cool people have their notifications turned on for when I go
I do
live.
it every day. Yeah.
Come on, Doug. Yeah, see? Jeffrey has
I get
never
notified.
been in one of my live streams.
I don't get notified about anything other than my kid gets all A's in school.
And when your bank account hits a certain.
I want that notification. Right? My credit line on my credit card is getting close to over.
There's Jamie Green, Lisa Patrick's in here, Robert Brooker. Man, we got some rock stars in here.
Yeah, tell both your friends.
Yeah, share this out. Share it out.
We're going to be talking
Doug
today
Kuzma.
about a very serious subject. Although we don't know anything serious, we're going to try our best to be serious. We had all these 3 chairs set so we could all sit, but
I just drove. I'm tired of sitting.
yeah, so Ken is not going to be sitting. And I want to talk just a little bit about Go Live because some of you already have a copy, but some of you do not. I think the ebook is up on Amazon and the audiobook is up.
Is it?
I'm not sure, but I think it is.
So you
And-
can check real quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll check.
I'll check.
And the actual hardbound book will be available in the next week and a half. I think December 3rd is the actual launch date. But it's pretty cool, and I'm real excited about it. If other people aren't excited about it, I don't really care.
I'm very
I'm
excited about it because I wrote one of the chapters,
Exactly.
and I even read it in the
In the audio part.
audio.
Yeah, I had everyone who wrote a chapter. 3 other people wrote chapters, and it is called Go Live, Turning Virtual Connections into Paying Customers. Everybody wants that. Aren't you sick of going virtual and not making any money? I mean, seriously. So this is an opportunity for you to go from, hey, I'm live to, hey, I'm live and I'm cha-chinging it. I'm like, when people are actually paying. If you didn't see the cover, it looks like this. A little 3-dimension.
Did you find it, Ken? It's not on yet?
It's I think the audio. I gotta do it a different way. I can't see it.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
this talks about every aspect of going live, and because he is the master of going live, really, really amazing at it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Doug just happened to be in the neighborhood, and he's stopping by to
Go
have
live.
some milk and cookies in the morning.
That's right.
So hey,
Chocolate milk.
Jeffrey makes fantastic pancakes, by the way. They're a great breakfast.
Not taking any credit here, but thank you very kindly.
But I'm looking forward to learning from both you and Ken because I've got a book I'm working on, and I'm going to be, I think, doing some live, obviously, in the future
Yeah,
with the book. So
I think that the best thing you can
you?
And we're back. Wow.
And we're nationwide. The challenge that you have whenever there's internet is sometimes the internet gods decide they're going to take over the broadcast.
Yeah.
They obviously did not like our lack of swearing, so I'm going to spice it up a little bit.
Did you swear?
No.
Oh, lack of.
Yeah.
Freaking thing. Okay. So we're live. We're good. We're good. We're back. Sorry about that. So let's talk about this book, dude.
No, let's talk about apologizing.
Why?
Because I'd never apologize.
I know.
Sorry about that. Like, you do nothing you do about it. Hey,
I know, but they're patient enough to wait. So
it was a slight inconvenience. It was like a minute. I couldn't wait a minute.
It was 30 seconds at best.
Yeah. We withdraw our apology.
Okay, we're not sorry.
Exactly.
Okay. Mark Gasser, Robert Brooker. I'm trying to see the comments.
Yeah. Well, here.
Hey, Jamie hung in there. I have glasses on. I have.
You know the Rodney Dangerfield line when I was a kid, they called me Four Eyes, and I got glasses, they called me Eight Eyes.
Doug Kuzma said it was the fact checkers.
Yeah. This doesn't do shit. They're only good for close up.
So, what are we going to talk about?
I'd like to talk about what is the value of going live instantly and automatically having an audience of 50 people, because you only see the ones that are actually online, but there's always more that are out in the audience. So right now there's 21 there, correct?
Yeah.
But there's probably 121.
There's probably a lot more, yeah.
And what do you have to offer? What's the value of your message? What are you going to talk about that's going to attract people to the next one? Otherwise, if there's nothing on there, Ken wouldn't have attracted these people. You've got something to say. People obviously like it, correct?
Most of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't know the ones that like it. They just go away.
Yeah,
The ones that don't like it, they go away and never come back.
So
maybe you were hoping that Glenn would be on, and Glenn's not on at the moment, but I'm sure he'll come on maybe later tonight or something.
I think Glenn might be en route to Vegas. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure what his plans were. He texted me just a little bit ago.
He didn't tell you everything he's doing?
Pretty much he does, yeah.
I got it. Okay, I'm just checking.
He does
I'm just
pretty
checking.
much, yeah.
So does this make my ass look big?
No, your ass makes your ass look big.
Doug is very fit. Ken is not very fit.
I'm somewhat. I got guns.
Yeah, exactly. My gun is down here.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
But this is a time when we have put on a little bit more gun than we need to. So what are you doing about that? And the answer is you walk it off, or you exercise it off, or you do something that values you. And then you have to come back to your own home and earn money.
Yes.
Because there's not, of those of you who are out there, how many of you are earning money at home? Just put a 1 in the box. Because if you're earning money at home, what that means is that you've revamped your entire business process and you've figured it out. And that's why I put this book out, because going live was something that used to be an option. It is now no longer an option. It is literally, it's mandated that you have to be virtual.
Who convinced you needed to be going live more?
Nobody. I swear to God.
3 years ago, I remember it.
Yeah.
Remember when we did the tour? Like I still get comments on that video.
Really?
When I was
The
here
library
3
tour?
years ago, and we did it from my phone because StreamYard didn't even exist.
Well, there you darn.
I still get comments on that video from 3 years ago.
Can you send me that?
Yeah.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I'll send it.
Now that I do.
You swore a lot.
Yeah. Well, I swore a lot. No, I'm from New Jersey. It's the vernacular.
Yeah.
People, it's just the way of talk.
Why are they dropping ones?
He asked for
Because I asked if you're going live, if you're working from home and going.
So
you paying attention?
I got to talk about this. I'm with the king of sales, and I'm with the guy that built the Little Giant Ladder Company in sales.
part of it.
Yeah.
Part of it.
No, he has some amazing sales
I
stories.
know
let
he
me tell you.
does. I know.
He's unbelievable as a salesperson.
So I get this message today on LinkedIn, and I'm just going to read it. First off, this guy's been hammering me on LinkedIn, and I want to talk about this because this is not the way to do sales. Ken, I'm sure you get a lot of messages on LinkedIn daily. In case mine got buried, I thought I'd pop back in to remind you.
For the third time.
And he literally has sent me books of these messages that are like, and so here's the thing. I don't know who this person is. I don't.
You can click on his profile.
Well, I could, but
He's a financial advisor.
I get it, right, which
So
is
what do you,
immediately
wait a second.
like,
Hold on a second. What do you think this guy's motive is for this message?
he wants my money.
Well, let's take it deeper. He wants his money as the top thing. He wants to sell you
Something, right.
some kind of financial surety package.
Right.
Insurance, some kind of investment, something.
Right. So I know that, you know that, he knows that I know that, right? He's not dumb, but he's never done anything for me ever. I don't know who he is. He's never shared. I've never received a notification. This dude shared my post.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
Right.
You get notified?
Yeah. I can go to Facebook right now and see which one of you did not share this. Notice I said did not share this.
Hey, Tony Thorpe's on.
Hey, Tony.
Let me throw this at you. If you're not offering me value on LinkedIn,
Mark says I'm not talking. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'll get Doug in just a second. If you're not sharing any value on LinkedIn, why are you there to begin with? And stop trolling for me because I'm not interested in you.
Or any social media platform.
Yeah, true, but LinkedIn especially because it's kind of the business platform.
Well, okay.
I think.
I mean, I don't disagree completely. I do a little bit. I think you can use any social media platform to get new business.
No argument with that, but I think the business people, the serious business people,
are on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
I agree.
And the younger business people are on Instagram and Facebook, both owned by the same company.
Right. Yes.
And occasionally you'll see a crossover in YouTube where some oldies and some youngies go on there.
Look, Mark Gasser just shared our video into Grow Live, my Grow Live community.
Oh, cool.
Which we're already live in there too. So that's awesome. Double share. So like one of the things that I think has always helped me in sales is doing for others without expecting anything in return. Like do first, give some kind of value. Do you guys agree with that?
I totally agree with it. That's how I've lived my whole life.
Yeah.
Give value first and have no expectations. And if you give enough value, like I've shared the shit out of your stuff. Well, you don't do a lot of posting yet, but I'm always trying to help other people with sharing out to my audience.
Let's go back to this idiot.
He's not necessarily an idiot.
Oh, he's an idiot salesperson. Let's go back to this guy.
Well, let's not call his name. Don't call his name out because we're live on LinkedIn right now. He might watch and go, "Wow,
everybody thinks I'm an idiot."
You're gonna unfriend you.
Well, the king of sales thinks I'm an idiot.
But here's the deal: why would you try to hustle a sale to somebody that you don't know?
Right.
Unless you're a fucking troll.
Especially in financial services.
Right. So why couldn't you say, "I've been in financial services." I've been in financial services for 21 years, and I've compiled 7 things that most people do incorrectly, and I've come up with the answers for it, and there's no obligation to it. Just click this and download it.
Right.
There's a chance that you're going to do that.
Or
there's no chance you're going to do that. None.
So, but another idea would be, hey, by the way, for the last month and a half, I've been on every single one of your live streams. I have notifications turned on. Every time you go live, I share it out. I tell my friends about how freaking awesome you are, the value you provide. Yeah. And oh, by the way, I put together this little thing that I think that you might love.
Right.
Here's the link.
Right.
I love your content, by the way.
Right.
Right. So like, instead of just, hey, I'm coming in for the jugular vein. I'm coming in for the kill. Like, provide value first.
He's a salesman, not a value provider.
But
He's a salesman, not a value provider. Just plain and simple. He's got a quota. He knows his numbers.
who would you rather deal with?
I'd rather deal with, you don't want to know who I'd rather deal with, but I'd rather deal with a professional person who's a value provider.
Right. Right.
Okay, so let's take it back another way. I get cold calls, and someone will come into my office and say, "Hi, Jeffrey, you don't know me. I'd like to, tell me a little bit about your business." I throw them out. You could have Googled my business and found out all about me, couldn't you now? Okay. And then, or he'll say, let me tell you a little bit about my business. And I say, well, dude, I don't really care about your business, and I don't care about you. Could it be okay if you left? But the third guy comes in and says, hey, I'm a big fan of yours. I just bought a couple of your books today at Barnes & Noble. I brought them by. Would you mind signing them? Come on in.
Beautiful.
I'll sit down and talk to you for half an hour.
Yes. About me.
Right. All about me.
Yes.
So think about, where is the perceived value on the part of the person who you want to sell?
By the way, thank you, Doug Kuzma, Tony Thorpe, and Jamie Green for sharing this out. If you haven't shared it out, I'm going to ask why. Why? I have the king of sales. This dude's written 18 books with this one, right? 18-ish? Something like that?
Yeah,
Been on the New York Times bestseller list multiple times, Wall Street Journal, world record holder to 103 consecutive weeks. Share it out. This is value right here. So thank you to the ones of you that have shared this out. So value provide. Doug, what do you think? What are your thoughts on this?
Well, Jeffrey and I talked about this a little bit this morning, and that definitely you have to be different, right? You have to provide a value. You've got to develop relationships with people. And once you do that, you really get to know people and find out about them and what their needs are, and listen. Listening is really important. Jeffrey talks about that.
But Doug, did anybody at Little Giant ever bug you about your price?
No.
Why not? It's twice as much as anybody else's.
Because their quality was better.
They perceive that the quality is better and they're going to get a better value for their dollar.
Yep.
So they buy.
Right.
You don't have to sell.
Exactly.
But you've been in sales for years. Did you ever get thrown out of a place because your prices are ridiculous?
No.
But they are ridiculous.
Twice as much. A lot of times, yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And yet, on my drive down here, I told Doug I saw a semi truck that had a Little Giant ladder strapped to the back of the back door. I didn't see any other semi trucks with any other kind of ladder on the way down here.
So let's look at the perception now. And the perception is of value.
Right.
So if you're on LinkedIn and you have 2,500 connections and you're scrapping through them, and who can I sell today? What can I do today? Who knows who else? And I see your first connection with Bob Smith, and I am trying to get Bob on the phone, and I was wondering if you could introduce me to, not even if it would help the space program. There's no way I'm going to introduce you. First of all, I don't even know who you are.
Not even if it would help the space program. Where the hell did that come from?
Jersey.
Oh, that's funny.
But here's the deal. You have to be a value provider. To me,
Yep.
I'm looking for the value. If I don't see the value, I delete. Lowest prices ever, delete. Best deal of 2020, delete. I'm not looking for the best price. I'm looking for the best value.
Yes.
And I can give plenty of value. Give it to me. What value do you provide? And the answer is, with Doug's, just as an example, with Doug's firm, he had to go and prove that his ladder was better than the other guy's ladder. Could he brag about it? Sure. But you know what he did? He went out and bought the competitors' ladders, cut them up, and brought in scientific proof that his ladder would save people's injuries and even lives. And you went on that, not on 10 cents or $1. Well, our price is $210 and their price is $201. Oh, wow. So it is on?
Yeah, Joe's on here.
Can you bring him on?
I could, yeah. If if you are available, let me know and I'll send you the link. Let me know if you're available to pop on here.
Just put it on there. Send it to
I'm
him.
not putting it in the comments.
No. Send him a link on his email.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it in Messenger.
One of the things we did too, Jeffrey, that was really unique was when we came out with those fiberglass ladders that were half the weight,
Mhm.
but they were double the prices. We sent them out to the big telcos and the cable companies and said, try them. We'll send them to you for free for 30 days. You try them and see what you think. They were so impressed with the product that they didn't want to give them back. So it was
Cool.
really.
And what
a good way of doing it.
what about people? Because I'm the king of bootstrapping. So I've talked to people about this, like that have no money. They're trying to generate leads. They're trying to generate sales. They don't have money. They're broke. They're whatever. What about them? How do they provide value to somebody, in your opinion? I have an opinion, but
With information and content.
right.
Everyone has an expertise that many people didn't even realize they have.
Oh, Joe's driving. He can't.
All right. Well, drive safely.
Yes. Thanks for watching us while you're driving, though.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
So
I would do it with content. I would give something to these people that they felt they would need based on their vocation or their avocation to either make more sales or enjoy life better or be healthier or something. Maybe there's 5 ways to avoid COVID. Who's not going to look at that?
right. Thank you for that, Mark. When you provide the value, price doesn't matter. That's right.
Correct.
We have Glenn Caldwell in the house. Jamie's here.
Some of you need better pictures.
One thing that I tried to do too, Jeffrey, in my career of sales is there were times when people would call me and ask me about scaffolding or something that was kind of related to the ladder
Mhm.
industry, and I didn't have the product. But I found out, I did a little research for them, and I said, let me find out. I'll find out. And even if it was a competitor product or a
Right.
company, I would say, I think this is the best product. And I just kind of helped them that way. And so I always looked at myself more, not really as a salesman, but more of like an advisor, a trusted advisor.
There's another word for it. It's called resource.
Yeah.
People would use Doug Wing as a resource because they knew he's part of the family of the Little Giant Ladder Company. He knows more people than most people would. He's a giver without an expectation of return. Why don't I at least email him and find out what's going on?
Sure.
Or ping him and see what's going on if you have his text.
I want to say thank you to Kellen and to Sandy McNichol. They both shared this out too, so that's awesome.
Thank you, Kellen, Sandy.
So, I mean, it's about providing value.
Yeah.
And
if you don't provide it, why would I take your blind LinkedIn sales pitch? And the answer is 2 words. I wouldn't.
I'm gonna create a course on this.
On sales for LinkedIn?
Just a simple.
People have LinkedIn sales courses, but they don't.
Are you talking about the value proposition?
Yeah, for
course?
LinkedIn, for social media, which my course kind of covers all this, but I don't talk a lot about LinkedIn because when I made the course, I wasn't approved to be on LinkedIn Live yet.
Neither was I.
Yeah. Now you are. Aren't you?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know
let me
people.
tell you what. Yeah.
Mr. Wall.
I don't know anybody.
That's because you helped.
Wall's got it. Wall's got it for me.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
But don't you both agree that going forward with COVID spiking, that this book of yours and doing the live presentations is going to be even more important going forward? We don't. I mean, we could be shut down again next year.
Yep. Well,
it's not likely, but yes, we could be.
We could.
Scott Simons is on. Scott owns. I talked to Scott on the way here. He owns a bunch of car dealerships down in the Virginia area. What's up, Scott? Good to see you, man. So, who else do we have on here? Jamie, Robert. So yeah, look, if you provide value instead of coming at people with these sales pitches, man, it makes me crazy.
Stop pitching me.
Jamie's got a question about Hippo.
What's it say?
Did you see that?
No.
Oh.
I want to learn how to use LinkedIn in the best way. Should I just use Hippo video to make connections?
Yes, because Hippo will tell you if the video was played by the recipient,
Yeah.
when it was played by the recipient, and there's a secret sauce in Hippo. You look at the video, if it's been played twice,
Yeah.
it's likely that the person that got it showed it to somebody else. Like, hey, Bob, you got to see this.
Yeah.
And that's killer. That way, you know that person's just genuinely interested in whatever it is that you had to say.
Right.
So I'm going to take it from there, and
Yeah.
we're gonna
Wrap it up.
Yeah, we're gonna come back again live tonight.
Yeah, we'll be back later.
We're gonna go eat a little food.
Yes. It is these. I'm sweating under
These
these
lights are hot.
Oh,
Jeez.
hold on 1 second.
Bye.
I left my violin.
Hey, thank you guys. Thank you to everybody who shared.
Concerto in wine minor.
Say bye to everybody. Jeez.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
See you guys. Thank you all. Appreciate all of you.